welcome to episode 8 of Rollin Dogs. Thanks again for tuning in. Thank you to all of the new subscribers that we've gotten recently. Thanks for checking out the merch store where the promo code RDFSYT will get you free shipping on all items now. If you've picked something up from me recently, send a picture over to me through Facebook, Instagram, text, however you can get a hold of me. Let me know how you're enjoying your new Rollin Dogs merch. This week, I jumped the gun a little bit and I did our Will It Roll before I did the hot dogs as far as filming is concerned. And I've got some residue left over from that, but we've got the roller all nice and cleaned off now. And we have a special treat this week. All the way from upstate New York, we have Zweigels. Zweigels? Zweigels? I before E, except after, whatever. Natural casing, pop open, premium cooked sausage, and it says whites on here, and they're not lying. These are white sausages. I'm not entirely sure how they achieve it, but the ingredients, the main ingredient is pork, and then there's beef and veal in these sausages as well, so I'm really excited to try these. Had my buddy come in from Rochester, New York, just the other day, who brought these down for us, and I'm really excited to put them on the roller and let you guys know what we think of them. So without further ado, we'll get these popped open, get them thrown on the roller, and we'll be back in just a little bit. They're built to pop open when they're done. A few of them have cracked open for me. So we're going to get these taken off. Safety first, of course. Got our heat resistant glove. And we're going to start with our floppiness. We'll start with this guy here who hasn't cracked open. Zero flop to it, minimal flop, but it's not breaking apart and it just flies out of your hand. Oh, it cracked open. There we go. That's how you know they're done. That gives them a little bit more flop when that casing breaks on them. Oh. Shake another one here. Oh, you can hear them squeak a little. Not a whole lot of flop to them, but they don't crack open either. We're kind of in the middle with floppiness here. Once they crack open, they seem to flop more. When they're solid, they don't flop as much. Floppiness, we're going to go ahead and give these guys a 7. For juiciness, since I broke this guy already, we'll take a little bit closer look at him. You can see some nice juiciness inside of this dog still, even though it's cracked open and let out a lot of its juices onto the catch pan. We'll grab this guy here. And this guy here, since he cracked open first. And we'll use those two dogs for our examples. We'll start by building our classic dog, which of course starts with French's classic yellow mustard. Heinz tomato ketchup is our next ingredient. And Vlasic sweet relish. Sweet, not dill, is going to be our last ingredient. I just wish I still had the operating manual to figure out how I can make these dogs stop cooking right now. We're going to throw that right out the window though. I'll give this a shot. That seemed to have worked. Very large dogs. These buns or casings, these penny smarts were definitely not built to handle them. Since we've already established that these buns are not built for a big boy like this, we're going to peel them away. We'll get a better indication of our juiciness here. That really brings out the flavor with all the juices that are still left in it. We're going to go with a 10 on juiciness. For our inside texture, we can kill two birds with one stone here. The texture, as we've established before, I really like the crunchy outer casings on a good dog. It's got the crunch. You can feel all of the meats interacting with each other. The pork, the beef, the veal, and it's a phenomenal taste to it too. We're going to give inside texture a 9 out of 10 just because it still doesn't quite do what the Nathan's dog did for me inside of that dog. Flavor, we're going to go with a 9 out of 10 as well. Our mouthfeel, this one's always the tricky category. It's hard to put into words what I feel from this. This is This is one of the most interesting feels I've ever had. Interesting in a good way. Wow. It's, even though it's an upstate New York dog from Rochester, it still feels like you're walking down the street, downtown New York City, and you can almost taste the hardcore New Yorker telling you, I'm walking in, forcing you out of his way. That is a 10 out of 10 on mouthfeel. So, as promised, I'll get your overall score calculated up, and I'll have it on the screen for you right here. Again, that was Zweigels, natural casing, pop open, premium cooked sausage. They're white, so they might be a little bit misleading when you grab them. They're made with pork, beef, and veal, and they came to us from our friend in Rochester, New York. Thanks for watching, and stick around for the Rochester dog I'm about to make, as well as Will It Roll, featuring Marshmallows. All right, thanks for sticking around. On this edition of Local Dogs, we're taking Zweigels, I'm not sure what it is, natural casing pop open premium cooked sausages with pork, beef, and veal. And we're making a Rochester dog, according to a resident of upstate New York who brought me these dogs, who works night shift, so I'm trying to keep it down for him up there. But we're gonna make this classic Rochester dog the way I was told to do it. The one primary ingredient that I was told I need to have on any Rochester dog is Bill Gray's hot sauce. It comes in a jar like this. It's I'm not entirely sure what all is in it, but it suggests on the side that you add 4 ounces of ground beef. So I went ahead and browned some beef, mixed it all together in this little bowl right here, and that's going to be our primary topping on our natural casing pop open premium white hot dog. So we'll grab this guy. He looks like he's ready to go. Or maybe this guy. What about this guy? We split wide open. That is how it's meant to be. We'll take him. We'll pop it right in the bun there. And we're going to start with our Rochester hot sauce here, which I had a chance to taste. It's a really sweet, forward taste, but then the peppers that are in it gives it a really nice bite too. Tastes almost like a barrel-aged whiskey. And I was told onions go on this guy as well. And he told me ketchup and mustard go on here. I don't know if I believe him or if he's just trying to get me in trouble with New York. But we're going to follow the specific directions I was given and put it all on here. And with that, we have a Rochester style hot dog. And you know what? This looks just too good for me to consume alone. I'm gonna go wake him up. Oh, hey, Leo. Listen, Counselor, your hot dog's ready. All right, welcome to this week's edition of Will It Roll. Thank you for once again tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube page. Thank you for liking us on Facebook, and thank you very much for our merch orders. One quick reminder, promo code RDFSYT for free shipping now on everything on the merch store. This week's Will It Roll came as a viewer suggestion from my buddy Jamel. He recommended Marshmallows, so I decided to take it extreme and go with the Jet Puffed Jumbo Extra Large Artificially Flavored Marshmallows. They're great for snacking, as you can see here, but hopefully they're even better for rolling. I feel like Jamel just wanted to see me ruin this hot dog roller, but in the name of entertainment, we've got these Jet Puff Marshmallows ready to roll. I've got the roller cranked up to 11 outside. We're gonna throw these on there and see what happens. there we have it. This is what happens when you put marshmallows on a hot dog roller. Jamel, this is all your fault. I guess up next is a tutorial on how to clean a hot dog roller that's covered in marshmallows. But that does it for this week's episode of Will It Roll?